Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving deep into something pretty exciting today. Designing that perfect outdoor space.
Yeah, that backyard oasis everyone kind of dreams about, right?
Yeah,
Patio, fire pit, maybe the whole outdoor kitchen setup.
exactly. But, getting from that dream to reality, that takes a specific kind of skill.
It really does. And we're pulling some great insights for this deep dive from excerpts titled The Art of Outdoor Living Design. They offer a really practical way to look at it.
So our mission today really is to unpack one big idea from that source. Finding the right team for your project. It's not just about finding someone who can, pour concrete or build a deck.
Not at all. The source makes it clear that not all outdoor living providers are, well, created equal.
And we want to help you figure out how to tell the difference. It really comes down to asking the right kinds of questions.
Definitely. So if you're thinking about transforming your backyard, or maybe you're just curious about what goes into a really great outdoor design, this is for you.
It's all about understanding the difference between just building something and designing something with real intention.
And the source gives us this really simple but powerful test. Just ask yourself about any potential designer or builder. Did they?
Okay, expand on that. Did they do what?
Well, did they do the things that show they're truly focused on your specific needs, your vision, your actual property? It starts with the human element, surprisingly.
How so?
Did they actually spend real time asking about your life? I mean, how do you imagine using the space? Are you picturing big BBQs, lots of friends?
Or maybe like a quiet spot for coffee in the morning, a sanctuary.
Exactly. Is it about entertaining or reflection? This isn't just, idle chit-chat. The source says this is the absolute foundation. Does the space serve you?
Right. Or do they just immediately jump to, oh, you should use this paver or pull out a standard catalog?
Yeah, that's a huge tell. Are they designing for you or are they just selling you stuff they have? It's about understanding the feeling you want.
Okay, so understanding you is step one. What else falls under did they?
Next is understanding the actual site, your property. The canvas, basically.
Okay.
And this means precision. Did they measure properly? Like with professional tools, we're talking elevation scans maybe? Mapping the slope?
Elevation scans. Sounds technical?
It is, but it's critical outdoors. Did they do sunlight studies, figure exactly where the sun hits and when?
Why is that level of detail so important for, say, a patio?
Well, it's the difference between a space that truly works and one that doesn't. That elevation data, it prevents drainage disasters. You don't want a pool on your patio when it rains.
Oh, good point. Okay.
And knowing the sun patterns, that tells you where to put seating so you're not roasting in the afternoon,
Right.
where plants will actually, live.
Right. So a quick walk around doesn't really cut it.
No, not for creating something intentional. That detailed site understanding, that's part of the art the source talks about working with the natural conditions.
Makes sense. What about the practical side? Money, budget.
Crucial. Did they talk about your budget realistically? And I mean in detail, not just a vague total cost.
But how it breaks down, where the money's going.
Exactly. Mapping out how the budget gets allocated. Maybe discussing phasing the project over time if needed. It's about designing to your budget strategically, not just giving you a price tag.
That helps you make informed choices, I guess.
Totally. Where to invest for the biggest impact, where you might save a bit. It's a partnership.
Okay, and visualization. How do you know what you're actually getting?
Good question. Did they show you clearly? Maybe using 3D renderings? And importantly, integrated with photos of your actual house.
Oh, so you can see how it connects.
Yes. How it flows from inside, how it relates to your home's style. It avoids costly surprises later and makes sure it feels like a natural extension, not just something tacked on. That harmony is key to the art.
And finally, the process itself.
Yeah. Did they guide you through a clear, structured design process? With actual steps, points where you give input.
Or was it more like, sign here, we start digging Monday?
Right. Impatience is a red flag. A thoughtful process, the source argues. Make sure all these things, your life, the site, the budget, the visuals, are all dialed in before construction starts.
Because getting those details right up front is what makes it work.
That's what the source emphasizes.
Yeah.
The space only really functions well and gives you the lifestyle you want if it was truly designed for you on your specific site with those details locked in.
Okay, so pulling this all together from these excerpts on the art of outdoor living design,
Yeah.
the main takeaway is really the huge importance of a design process that's centered completely around you.
Yes. Your actual needs, the unique quirks of your property. It's about moving beyond generic solutions.
And really nailing down those details before anyone picks up a shovel. That seems to be the key difference between just, adding some hardscaping and creating something truly special.
Something livable, functional, beautiful, an extension of your home.
So the source challenges everyone listening to ask that simple question about any potential pro. Did they?
It's a powerful filter.
And building on that, here's something maybe to think about.
Mhm.
Beyond the design process, beyond the physical stuff, what does the art of outdoor living really mean to you personally?
That's a great question.
It's not just about the patios and the plants,
Yeah.
right? It's about the feeling you want out there, the moments. Is it peaceful mornings, lively evenings with family?
Yeah, the atmosphere you want to cultivate.
So keep that desired feeling in mind when you're asking your questions.
Mm.
Because ultimately, that's the real art you're trying to create in your own backyard.